The labyrinth is a very ancient image. It's been around for some 4,000 years at least. That's the earliest labyrinths that have been found so far, and more are still being discovered. The image occurs in many different forms on ancient pottery, vases, labyrinths in Roman mosaic, labyrinths that are carved onto a rock face. And you also have labyrinths that can be walked. When I began to start finding out about labyrinths, one of the things that really excited me was their international, universal nature. Labyrinths are found all over the world, in many different countries, lots of different faith and cultural contexts. So the labyrinth isn't the property of any single organisation or culture or community. And that's one of the key things that made it possible for me to start working with labyrinths at a very international university, such as Kent. Labyrinths are used in many different ways. A labyrinth can be a resource for personal development, for fostering creativity, for reflection, and also for spiritual development and for community development and community events. The labyrinth at Kent was actually built with several different purposes. First of all, as you can see, it's an art installation. It is an absolutely beautiful space. Secondly, we have a potential performance space. And thirdly, a teaching and learning space. My hope was that students would come here for quiet time, time to reflect, time to slow down, that students and staff might use the labyrinth in workshops, in seminars, for different sorts of events, and that the wider university community, and indeed our local community, would visit and would come and know and love the labyrinth. There are no wrong ways to walk a labyrinth. There are really only two ground rules. One of them is to walk the labyrinth with respect for other people that you will meet on that path. And the other one is to hold and respect the silence if that's what's being observed. So we invite people to turn off their mobile phones, not to call out to each other, and to take the time to honour this as quiet space. So just to give a very simple example of one way to walk a labyrinth, and I'm going to focus here on letting go of stress and anxiety, which so often serves to block some of our most creative thinking. So as we arrive at the labyrinth, think of the stress and anxiety that we're carrying with us as baggage that we can just set down outside the entrance of the labyrinth. Pause for a moment and take a deep breath, just a calming breath before entering the labyrinth, and then let the whole walk in be a process of letting go, releasing, taking time to be in the present. So the walking in is about releasing. Time in the centre is about absorbing the experience, taking time. Sit down, kneel down, enjoy the view, absorb what there is to take in. And then walking back is, of course, re-entering the outer world, returning, reintegrating. But if it's been a peaceful experience, then we hope that anyone walking the labyrinth will take some of the peace of that experience away with them.